Hi guys, we need to talk about this new game that is coming up in development. It's called Animation Versus. This is an extreme, ambitious, indie game development out of scratch. Platform fighting game that does remnants of Guilty Gear, Dragon Ball Z, Brawlhalla, and Killer Instinct on the same time, all combined into a lovely package. It's obvious that it doesn't have the same animation quality, but the feel of the comeback feels very intuitive and very precise and good. I dare say it feels even satisfying, very satisfying for each character. And just remember, this is in development, that the animation quality could actually be better, depending on how much they want it to go better than this. And one of the things I want to say is that in 5 hours they fully funded the whole thing, and in another 5 hours they fully break all the marks that they have for ideas for the game, because people wanted to see this done. Before keeping talking about the games, let's talk about the creators of this game. And there are guys that are behind this animation and everything. They're YouTubers that specialize in just stick figures combat, or like my homie says, square up for fun. Alan Becker is the one that does all the animation with his key workers to make the fight scenes look as stunning as they look. And the only reason this happened is because Alan Becker decided to play Riders of Aether with his own stick figures that he found out that they're in this game. Mono is known for creating a lot of Aether characters for this game. So in one fell swoop, they just decided to team up and create this. You're gonna see that every character has a double jump, a wall jump, and air dash that they use to move as rapidly as you see in that gameplay. And you can see that right there you have a shield that you can use to block not only forward hits but overheads that are very dangerous for you. Also, so you miss the block and the character still hits you, it's gonna create an effect for you that is called Dizzy. Can do whatever they want to you and you cannot complain. This is a special block that uses your meter, so be very careful because we actually do got the regular block. And also you got something called meters that you can use to create your fabulous power combos. Now let's talk about our first character, Orange. Out of the bunch, he feels like a tool character. He has a little bit of everything, but not everything. You know what I mean? He's the guy that is just in the middle of everything that you're gonna need to learn from this game. Has a little bit of zoning, has a little bit of projectile things, has a little bit of fighting in close combat, and he creates a lot of things with his pencil, making it the fight very entertaining, especially when the pencil is used as much as he's using it. Like one old guy said, the pencil is stronger than the sword. The dude feels like a Minecraft character, that's the only thing I can say about him. Wait after the end of this review to see some opinions about the characters that I may want to have in this game. Also, like and subscribe so you can see more content like this, or reviews, or Soul Knight stuff. Please, subscribe. We need the viewers. Now we got Green that decided to ditch the pencil and set everything into the sword and grabs. Green is a unique character. He's like a mid-range sword close-up guy, grabber. Out of all the characters, I think this one is gonna be a problem. He has a little bit too much reach for a grappler, and he pushes things to you, so making him the easiest one to use and master hardest. Somebody decided to just steal gun his whole identity from Hunter x Hunter. The more I keep seeing this clip, the more I think Red had one mission: to bully Jello to submission. Like for real, look at that. Now let's talk about Red, the most complete character out of the bunch and the fastest, to be honest. With his massive kicks and his strong demeanor, he has animals to punch and throw to you at any time, making him the fastest character out of the bunch. Is it me, or does he look like one Karate Kid movie that I just saw? Nah, probably it's just me, don't worry about it. Just in case I need to spell it, he's the Rushdown character. Now let's talk about Jello. Jello! So you guys know the reference, put it in the comments. He's the character that makes zoning annoying. And now he has better utility than I imagine. Just think about all the zoning potential. But in reality, he's more of a dancing character. He can change his speeds in some situations when it comes to up and down mobility, that is just sliding or dodging, and that makes him very difficult to point out where to hit him, making him effectively a rhythm game to actually go and hit him. Yes, this guy is a Sonar with a rhythm game. Man, I love that. And now we got the other two characters, the most odd ones of the bunch, making the gameplay go from okay, it's a fighting game to what am I seeing? Blue is the less incomplete out of the bunch of characters. But with all his things and utility with that bottle, I think he's gonna be the poison character out of the bunch. I hope he has different levels of poisoning bottles or different effects of poisoning bottles that he can drink. That would be kind of fun to play with. For now, he feels like Ken that does damage in a 50-50 split. You're gonna go one way or the other. It's your choice. Now let's talk about Purple, the unrelenting Sky Demon. He is your Sky comboer. He combos you so well in the sky that it's very satisfying to see how they keep juggling the character and don't stop until it's already fried. Dude has an additional jump and also can glide, making him a little bit more difficult to actually predict where he's gonna fall. So be very careful with him. He can actually give you 1-0 to death combo. Now my simple opinions about this game is very fun, not gonna lie. It looks so good. I hope they introduce a true player co-op game that they can use. Also, I do think that most of the characters do need a specific, something that helps them a little bit more in their level up fighting skills. Like leveling up one of the characters so they have more combos or have better, attack patterns or something. For example, Orange could actually have picking something on the ground or in different areas of the stage, so he had more things to throw or make more doodles with his pencil. Blue should be able to cycle with different potions just to make him a little bit more diverse. And Yellow should actually be able to see he hits a certain amount of crits to you. With his special, he can, grab you from afar and crit you a little bit. Not too big, just enough to be annoyingly, so people will be more into getting close to him. Red Shoe had a 50-50 double damage dealing. That probably would be nice, like a coin flip or something. Would be very nice for Red. For Purple, I think something that you can, grab the character or throw it into a bungee or something like that so he can jump back into the character for Purple would be a better situational tool for him. Also, Green is very stack up, so making a fishing minigame where he can, probably recuperate life like 1 or 2% of regeneration. I don't think these changes can be implemented in PvP because I think that will make the characters too broken. But in an arcade setting or in a story setting where you can play co-op, I think it will be a very good way to just implement them. Very nice and understandably. A very, simple way of making the characters level up to get more utility for their, attacks. That is just my opinions. You can do whatever with those characters. I already love them how they are. I will play with this game when it comes out as much as it can. Now enjoy the memes, guys. And now, discuss what is going to be your favorite character to play in this game. Probably, for me, will be Orange. Yeah, Orange looked very fun to play. So, just in case, guys, just put your favorite character down. I'm probably thinking about using this game a lot to just, get into the YouTube stuff. And also, the other stuff I would like to see is Dramatic's finish. A finisher that is just dramatic for no reason. I think that would be nice.